What up, YouTube? I'm Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. We are back with another Am I the Ahole? Guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell so you don't miss nothing. Doing a giveaway, $100 Amazon gift card. Gotta be following me on Instagram and you gotta be subbed to the channel. My Instagram will be linked below. All right, first story. Am I the A-hole for refusing to tell my girlfriend to stop wearing her headscarf in front of my friends? My girlfriend of almost 2 years is half Arabic and has been feeling like wearing a headscarf these days. She looks cute, I love her, and I do not mind at all. Her body, her choice. Went out with friends for a dinner and she decided to wear it. After the hangout, I was informed that two girls in the group felt uncomfortable and threatened by my girlfriend who was wearing a headscarf. I argue with them that how is that even possible? But I was told to inform my girlfriend to stop wearing that in front of them and that she should respect their boundaries. It's been a week and I refuse to tell my girlfriend to stop wearing her headscarf whenever she wants. I would never do such a thing. I'm even contemplating leaving the friend group because of this, but I need a second opinion as some people think I'm wrong. Am I the a-hole? Bruh, you did not have to post this. You did not. No. And yes, you need to leave your friend group. You, my friend, get 0 out of 10. You did the right thing. Well, actually, no. I mean, you kind of did the right thing, sort of. What you should have said to these people is, how in the F is someone wearing something on their head, a scarf, making you feel uncomfortable? How is that threatening? Sounds racist to me. Sounds like these people have a problem with your girl and who she is and where she comes from. You don't need friends like that. You don't need to be around anyone like that. And you should have told them, I'm not telling her nothing. Matter of fact, I don't even want to talk to y'all for even bringing that up to me. Because she's wearing a scarf. What did this girl do to bother them? Probably nothing. She's probably a nice girl. Yeah. Bro, leave that friend group. These are not friends. These are not people you want in your life. Especially if you see a future with this girl. No. Next story. Am I the a-hole for letting girlfriend's daughter wear what she wanted to my sister's wedding? I'm a 29-year-old male. My girlfriend's daughter, Zoe, is a 6-year-old female. She can be difficult at times, especially in the mornings. Sometimes my girl has had to agree to just send her to school in her pajamas or a fancy dress because she is unwilling to dress properly. Unfortunately, she had one of those moments on the day of my sister's wedding. It was a 2-hour drive from my girlfriend's house to the venue, so we decided to just let her wear what she wanted for the journey and make the change when we got there. However, she refused to change at all. At one point, she bit my girlfriend, and I was involved in the wedding, so I couldn't be late. We decided that she's a kid, so hopefully nobody would mind, and just went in with her still in the fancy dress. My sister, however, did mind. She did not say anything at the time, but she and her friends gave us dirty looks. My sister and her husband tried to keep my girlfriend and Zoe out of the family pictures, which was the first indication to me that there was a problem. Some people, aunts, cousins, etc., did remark to me about her clothes, some clearly unaware that Zoe was my girlfriend's daughter, as they were less than kind about the parents who brought her. It seemed that nobody approved of the outfit, and my cousin went as far as to demand we put the violet dress my sister liked over the one Zoe was wearing. After we left, my sister sent me a long email complaining about what Zoe had worn and how it was inappropriate. She said that this was clearly attention-seeking and made her look bad after she had tried to plan the wedding to be perfect. I tried to explain that she's just a difficult child at times, but my sister refused to listen. The wedding was Sunday, and she and my mother are still furious with me. Am I the a-hole? Should we have not let my girlfriend's daughter wear a dress-up dress to the wedding? Explanation. Didn't realize that fancy dress didn't translate to many people. She was basically in dress-up like princesses in Beauty and the Beast. Bruh. Yes, you're the a-hole. Okay. I'm gonna give you a 4.5, 4.5. I don't know. Something tells me I should give you more. We're gonna go 4.5. Dude, who's the parent here? Is it you and the girl, or is Zoe running the show? Let me tell you right now. When I was a kid, if I would have bit my mom, I wouldn't be sitting here making this video for you guys today. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be making this video because I'd be dead. All right, times was different when I was coming up. You know, parents didn't play that. You mess up, bro, you got your tail beat. Get your tail hit. It's what it is. These days, parents be afraid to look at their kids wrong. You know, CPS gonna be at their door. So, with that, you guys though, y'all need some control in the house. This girl is running y'all. Y'all are bad parents. Y'all are. No kid should be running the show. If you have a child, your child should be at least well behaved enough to do what you guys say when it's time to do it. And clearly that is not the case. So yeah, your sister has every right to be mad. She's at the wedding wearing a freaking big old, it sounds like, if you're talking Beauty and the Beast, Belle, one of my favorite Disney movies, if you're talking Belle, that's a big old yellow, bright, attention-seeking dress that's like, bro, that's too much. Just like, you're distracting from what's supposed to be going on. So now everybody's talking about this kid and what she's wearing and not focused on your sister and her man like they should be. Yeah, man, you're the a-hole for that. And guess what? If you knew your girlfriend's daughter was such a problem and this was a possible outcome, y'all shouldn't have brought her. Y'all should have got a babysitter, took her to her mom's house, whatever. She shouldn't have been at the wedding. Why would you bring a kid to the wedding that you know is a problem and disruptive? Come on, man. Think smart. Your sister, she has the right to be mad. She'll get over it. All right? Next story. Am I the a-hole for telling my stepchildren that their paternity isn't my fault? I have 4 children, 2 biological and 2 stepchildren from my husband's first marriage. I consider all of them to be my kids. But for clarity, I have to differentiate. When my stepchildren were 12 and 13, it came out that they were not biologically my husband's children.
Andrew, you are not the father.
It was very dramatic and rocked the entire family. There was a minute where they were suspicious of me as well. But since I had insisted on testing my biological children at birth due to issues from my own childhood, so this was over before it began. My husband and I continued raising all 4 children until he passed away 2 years ago. His father just died 6 months ago. The kids are 17, 16, 10, and 9. In his will, his father decided to only leave money to his biological grandchildren. This money is to be held in trust, so even I can't access it. It's not millions, but it's easily enough to pay for each grandkid to go to college and put a down payment on a house. My stepkids viewed him as their grandfather, so they are furious about this. But on a practical level, they need money for college and now don't have it. They've been blaming me and hounding me to fix this. I can't and won't. The will is airtight. The money is in trust that I don't have legal access to. Just to try to do anything would involve technically suing minor children just to harass my sister-in-law and the legal firm into trying to invalidate a valid will, which would be cruel and pointless. I agree that it's unfair, yes, but it's also not my fault. Their mother is the reason why they're not in the will, not me. I'm not going to pretend to know why she did it and don't have any personal feelings about her. She's always been a devoted mother to her kids, which is the only thing I care about. The rest of her private life is her own business, and this is ultimately her responsibility. I told them to take it up with her, and now they're even angrier that I'm talking bad about their mother, and are blasting me to everyone that will hear that I've always played favorites. Not true. And that I'm not doing anything because I got what I always wanted. Doubly not true. I don't want to lose them or cause more pain over something that I had no part in. Am I the a-hole? Well, what a story. What a story. This is an interesting situation. Well, first thing, sucks you lost your husband, and it sucks you lost your father-in-law. I'm sorry to hear that, especially so close together. You are not the a-hole. I'm going to give you 0 out of 10. And I know some people may read this or hear this story and think that she is. But there's a few reasons why she is not. And there's a few reasons why she's really a great person. First things first. These aren't her kids at all. These kids are not hers, okay? They have their own mother, all right? And it's one thing to have the OP, the person telling the story. It's one thing to have her, as a support system, as a figure, whatever in their life. But ultimately, their mother's responsible for them, especially now that their father is gone, all right? It's weird when it comes to step kids and parents and stuff, but these are not her kids. They have a living parent, okay? So that's that. Second, these kids aren't even her husband's kids. So these kids really have 0 ties to this woman, like 0. They ain't her husband's kids, so they have nothing to do with her at all. And that sounds mean. I'm not trying to sound mean about it. I'm really not. I'm just explaining this in the context of the situation that we're talking about here. It sounds bad, but it's the truth. These kids have no connection to her whatsoever. So yes, she's bonded with them over the years. Yes, so sure, she loves and cares about them. And she even said, I still want to be a part of their lives, which is really nice of her because she doesn't have to. She doesn't. Let's keep it real. She doesn't. So only connection to her and them is gone. And that connection to her and them wasn't even really connected to him. But he was a good man, stayed true and stayed taking care of these kids. I mean, at that age, 13, they're kids at this point, so I get it. Now if they were 1 or 2, might bounce, but so there's that. And the biggest point of it all is it's not her money. It's not hers. It's her husband's father. It's not even her father, okay? This is not hers. She has 0 say in how this money is distributed. She has no say. You think, first of all, granddad is gone. So it sounds like he just changed his will and didn't tell nobody. So he was like, surprise. So granddad's gone. Dad's gone. The only person that could probably convince dad to put him back in the will is gone. And the guy whose will it is gone. So it's too late. It's a legal contract. Lawyers are involved. Like, a lot goes into a will. It can't just be changed, especially after the guy who made it is gone. There's nothing she can do. And no, first things first, I don't know why they're asking the stepmom to do it. Obviously, the family probably hates the real mom, but I'm like, you guys are asking the stepmom to go to a family that's not even her own and demand money from them that isn't hers. That is crazy. I don't know what they're 17 and 16. I mean, I know that's still young, and I know this feels unfair, but this is not her responsibility. She can't do anything. She can't do anything. Even if she could do something, she already said she wouldn't, which she shouldn't, because granddad made his will, and it needs to go to who it was intended to go to. That's his money he worked for, and he gets to decide what happens to it. She can't, just because she wants something, change what somebody else has earned. You just can't. All right? So, just like she said, it's your mom's fault that you're not in that will. Your mom did this, not y'all. And I get it. They're just the blameless kids in this, and I feel bad for the children, but they can't be mad at her because of what their mother did. Your mom's the one who cheated and got knocked up and decided, not to come clean about it. So, sorry, man. I don't know if there's nothing she can do. The kids, Fortunately, you're gonna have to get it out the mud and grind like everybody else. Ain't the worst thing in the world. I ain't had no grandparents. My grandparents died. Guess what they left me? Not a thing. Go through life, get it out the mud, and grind on your own, all right? Guys, I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Fun as usual. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. Help me hit my goal, 1,500 subs by the end of August, all right? If you want to win that Amazon gift card, make sure you follow me on Instagram and subscribe to the channel. Toss my social media is right there for you. And I will be back on Wednesday. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I gotta build up the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the